car was driving into the tunnel. Shortly after entering, the tunnel behind them began to collapse. The man desperately stepped on the gas pedal, trying to escape, but it was too late. Mike endured the pain and fumbled to turn on the car lights. He opened his eyes and found his face covered in dust. If he moved even slightly, rocks from the ceiling would fall continuously into the car. When the situation above stabilized, Mike took out his cell phone, carefully searching for a signal, worried that any sudden movement might trigger another collapse. After finally getting through to 119, Mike quickly explained the situation, but the operator thought it was a minor accident and impatiently told Mike to find a place to wait before hanging up the phone. This operator really frustrated Mike. An hour later, the rescue team finally arrived, only to be stunned by the scene before them. The entire tunnel had collapsed. They knew something major had happened. The collapse quickly escalated. News media outlets flooded the airwaves with reports. When Mike woke up, he grabbed the water from the back seat and drank half of it in one gulp. Little did he know that this was his life-saving water. After finishing the water, he picked up his phone. There were over 50 unread messages. Suddenly, a call came in. Mike thought it was the rescue team. He didn't expect it to be the media. Without hesitation, they started a live broadcast with Mike, asking him about his thoughts being trapped inside. The rescue team leader was furious when he found out. He rushed to the media's vehicle and shouted at them to stop immediately. The live broadcast was interrupted. At this point, the journalists were even more angry. This is an exclusive live broadcast. The captain didn't waste any words and snatched their phone. He deleted Mike's number and warned the journalists, if you dare to call and harass him again, you'll be arrested and sent to jail. He wasn't afraid of the journalists exposing the story, but he was worried that Mike's phone would run out of battery. Once Mike lost contact with the outside world, it would be very difficult for him to survive. After he returned, he personally called Mike. Mike described everything he could see. There was a ventilation fan ahead. His phone battery had 78% charge remaining. There were 2 bottles of water in the car, and a box of cake he had bought for his daughter. This would be enough for Mike to survive for 7 days. He assured Mike, "We will definitely rescue you before your water runs out." After saying that, he told Mike to turn off his phone. He was to turn it on at noon every day to report the situation. The rescue team didn't begin their operation until the next day. They first sent a drone to investigate, but the signal inside was too weak, and the drone crashed as soon as it flew over. The captain had no choice but to drive inside to check. Most of the interior had collapsed. Just as the captain was shining his flashlight into the cracks, a horn sounded, startling him. The captain hurriedly stopped his teammates. The horn's echo was too loud and could cause the tunnel to collapse again. At that moment, Mike called. He said he heard the horn. The teammate pressed it several more times. Mike said he heard it again, meaning he was nearby. But the horn really did cause a collapse. A large rock hit the front of the car, and the rear of the car was violently lifted up. The captain started the car and backed up. Fortunately, the car safely drove out of the tunnel. The captain quickly called back to ask if Mike was okay. Fortunately, Mike only ate some dust. During this call, Mike provided an important piece of information. The number on the ceiling fan in front of him was 13. The rescue team took the tunnel blueprints and immediately pinpointed Mike's location. The rescue operation officially began. Mike had been trapped for 3 days. He rummaged through the trunk and found 3 flashlights, a bottle of car wash liquid, and a few pairs of smelly socks. With nothing else to do, he started wiping down the seats. Suddenly, a noise came from outside. A soccer ball rolled over. Mike stared outside. There was a dog there.